think we are live.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're not good at this, but we'll get better.
We will.
We are working on the concept of live versus not yet live. Once we've got that down, then the rest will come. This is Catherine Hebert's live stream of her drawing called "Draw with Me," even though it's technically with us, I suppose.
Yeah.
Catherine Hebert of the Ugly Cat Studio does digital painting and is going to do digital painting for y'all to gawk at. Speaking of digital painting, we got a comment on our YouTube channel. I don't know if you saw this.
I did not see it.
On the, how shall I put this? Non-copyright Swiss chocolate rabbit. We got a, it's a foil lint bunny or foil covered lint bunny.
Yeah.
Time-lapse drawing that's on the Ugly Cat YouTube channel. You can check it out if you are interested. But we got our first comment on it. It says, and I quote, "I find the subject matter hollow, yet superficially tasteful." Well captured. That's according to Nick Foster 8141.
Love it.
I gave him a thumbs up. I guess a like is what they call it.
Yeah.
Also in the digital painting Catherine Hebert Ugly Cat Studio world, we just got our first new print in a while in the store. If you go to theuglycat.com/Lucille, you can see Lucille, which is a cat that Catherine painted. It's actually her mother's neighbor's cat because she finds inspiration in all places, mostly her family's houses. But it's up for sale now as of 5 p.m. So everybody close your stream now and go buy that. Are we live on Insta? I don't see it.
We should be live.
We should be. I agree with you.
I mean, it says we're live. I don't know what else,
If I'm on our actual profile page, I can't see it. But if I click on somebody else's profile and then it shows us live.
And as usual, it glitches out, and I don't know how to fix it. So
Instagram be glitchy.
yeah, Instagram be glitchy. There's nothing we can do. If you don't want the glitchiness, we are on Twitch and YouTube, so.
Which are superior platforms for video streaming.
Yeah.
If you want to see influencers and feel bad about the size of your buttocks, that's what Instagram is good for. But if you want to see video, then YouTube and Twitch are better. So this is still the East Harbor?
Eastern Passage.
Eastern Passage dog, which is a dog Catherine saw on a trip to Nova Scotia with his unbecoming green onesie, which Catherine has turned into a dapper orange hoodie.
Yeah. The only thing that green hoodie had for it, it had frog eyes on top, so.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the green.
And last week was a concentration on the legs and the paws. Today it appears to be tail based.
Today we are finishing it. I think I'll have time to finish it in the usual 1 hour we do.
Sweet.
But if not, I might go a little bit longer. Michelle, you feel free to bail out if you.
Yeah, my bladder size is not designed for more than 1 hour streams.
I mean, can turn off the mic and go to the bathroom. You're not a prisoner in my office.
In other related news, I am a prisoner in the office. I cannot leave. If I try to take the mic off, it's been hooked up to zap me with electricity.
But yeah, I mostly I think I need to work on obviously the tail, but outside of that, I think a little bit of work on the sweater, and I think on his face a little bit, just kind of.
Well, last week you were talking about how the top of the head was detailed, but the bottom wasn't.
Yeah, so I just need to kind of balance this out a little bit.
Which way are you going to balance it? Are you going to make the bottom of the head more detailed, or simplify the? Okay.
A little bit of both, I think. We'll
Why
see
not
when I'm
both?
there. I'm ignoring it now because I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. So as usual.
May I suggest the eraser tool? This is what you get when your streaming partner is somebody who does not know anything about painting
Yeah.
or art in general. I believe early after we met, I said something along the lines of, I don't like art, which is obviously a stupid statement, but not a statement that you could have made.
No. I don't remember that, but I can easily believe it. That seems like something you would say probably like today.
Yeah, I say a lot of things.
Yeah, you do.
So if you're not, just to repeat, if you're not subscribed to our email list, shame on you. But also, we just sent out an email saying that Lucille is live, so everybody should buy her. I suppose her name is Lucille, so she's a her. But Lucille is the new art piece that we have in the Ugly Cat Studio store, based on a cat that Catherine's mom. No, I was going to say she owns it. That's not right. It's her neighbor. It's a cat from the neighborhood where your mom lives.
Yeah, it's like the neighbor's cat, but she's just like, she's very cute, and apparently it's the boss of the neighborhood.
Is she cock of the walk, whatever the hell that means?
Yeah. So I was at my mom's, and we were getting out of her car, like we just parked, and she just like emerged from the hedge, and she was very cute. So I dropped everything, got my phone, and took a picture.
Is her name actually Lucille, or is that the name you gave her?
No, it's actually her name.
It seems like maybe it reads different in French, but it seems like a name that's not really a cat name. It'll be like naming your cat Kathy or
I mean, my mom,
Linda.
Some of my mom's other neighbors on the other side have a really cute cat, and the name of the cat, Madonna.
Like Madonna the singer?
Yeah.
Or is it Madonna the, like...
No, the singer.
The Virgin Mary.
The singer.
Yeah, but they're an elderly gay couple, right?
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah, of course.
Like, they could have a cat named Elton as well.
Yeah.
But naming your cat after a famous thing is different than just naming it like, Brenda.
Still, Madonna is not a cat name.
I suppose.
And it is also a very cute cat name.
I want to get a cat and call her Brenda now.
I have a friend called Brenda who went to school together.
Was she a cat?
She was not, in fact, a cat.
I mean, our cat is named Woodhouse, which is not a traditional cat name either. But it's from, like, media. It's a little different than just picking a random...
It's the butler in Archer.
Yeah, but it's different than picking a random mundane human name. Like, here's my dog Kevin, my cat Brenda, my hamster, like...
I'm a fan of, like, mundane
Peter.
names for cats.
I think we should go for papal names for future cats. Benedict, Innocent, Lando, Urban. John Paul, I suppose.
Yeah.
Though we have a friend named John Paul, so maybe we don't want to do that. People will think that we named it after him, and I don't need my friend getting more conceited. You know who I'm talking about. Well, I guess everyone does, given that his name is John Paul. I had a cousin, or my cousin in India back in the day, like in the 80s. Their dog's name was Misha. It was weird.
I mean, I had an aunt whose name was Katu, which was my nickname when I was younger. And my dad's family still calls me like Katu when they see me. And there was a dog named Katu. And so in the family gatherings, they would like yell, Katu, don't do it. And then I was always jump because I thought they were talking to me. And I was like, what? Did you predate the dog? Yeah.
So they named the dog after you?
Yeah. No, they did not. They got the dog. The dog is obviously was younger than me, but it was my aunt's dog. Like you met the successor of Katu when we were at my dad the other day.
Okay.
Like the fluffy, super fluffy dogs.
Yeah.
So my aunt got with my uncle, and she had the dogs. So they did not she did not know me when she got the dog.
Oh, okay.
So
The dog,
dogs came in the family, obviously after.
So
me.
he was named separately.
Yeah.
You were not known when the dog
I was not known.
was named, even though the dog is younger than you.
Yeah.
Well, hello to the people who are watching the live stream now. We got Lucky Cat 94 and someone whose name I believe is without any vowels. So you just invented a tail?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that the original reference photograph you're using does not have a tail.
Yeah, I thought it would be cuter and in the frame to get the tail kind of sticking out a little bit. I think I'm gonna get him a bit more, maybe a little bit of spots on the tail.
I'm Googling what Chihuahua tails look like. It depends on if you got the fluffy kind of Chihuahua or the short hair Chihuahua.
I mean, this is a short hair.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now I'm just getting distracted looking at pictures of cute Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas are so cute.
That dog we saw the other day walking down the street or down the alley, that was a Chihuahua, right?
Yeah.
The one that stared at us?
I think so. But it had longer hair with kind of big floppy ears.
If I'm not mistaken, that's just a sub-variant of Chihuahua. Because if you Google Chihuahuas, half of them are the thin ones, like the short hair ones, and half of them are the long hair ones. And Chihuahuas can come in any dog color, but Merle Chihuahuas are excluded from competition.
So this guy would not be able to compete.
I don't know, does this count as Merle? Yeah, I think he does.
I think so. Why are they excluded?
Oh, okay. The breed standard was amended to disqualify Merle dogs because of the health risks associated with the Merle gene. So they don't want to encourage breeding unhealthy dogs, I guess.
I guess that's a good reason.
Yeah. I mean, we'll breed them to have their eyes bugging out and their inability to breathe, but heaven forbid we give them a mottled coat.
I mean, I know nothing about health issues in Chihuahuas, but if the Merle pattern have more health issues, I'm all for
Yeah, no, I'm being combative, but I agree. Apparently, dogs with the Merle gene have a much higher risk of vision and hearing issues, and deformed eyes and stuff. And apparently there's a gene that causes ear issues in humans that is also associated with pigmentation changes. Called Waardenburg syndrome. Includes patches of light skin, different colored eyes, and a white forelock. So like a skunk patch.
think someone is commenting on YouTube. Oh yeah. Thank you.
Someone
So,
said amazing on YouTube.
yeah. So this is the dog from the Eastern Passage that I saw. It's a kind of a fisherman village near my sister's house in Nova Scotia. And we saw him one day and he was pretty cute. So I snapped a picture and yeah, that's him.
The person who commented on YouTube has their own channel full of art drawing.
Ooh.
It appears to be in Malay or Indonesian, if I identify the language properly, which I may not have. Yeah, Google says it's Indonesian. But they sketch various things. Some like traditional folklore and some like a chimpanzee and a banana.
Oh, nice.
Some cute stuff here. I suggest when you are off the stream, you can check it out. Unfortunately, you're covering his cute little face with your drawing hand.
Not much I can do about that.
I suppose that's what the other half of the stream,
Yeah.
the video is for. Can you do something like big and like destructive so that I can see if it shows up in the other half? I believe it does, but I don't believe it.
See?
Well, it'll take a while for it to show up on the stream because it's like 20-second delay.
You'll see it in a sec. Oh, you see it on Twitch.
Oh yeah. And on Instagram. YouTube seems to be a bit delayed.
Yeah, YouTube is even more delayed.
I encourage you to erase that now.
I did.
I'm delayed. And once again, the Instagram stream is glitching out.
Yeah, I mean, as is tradition at this point. What can we do? Nothing.
Well, we probably could do something. We just haven't looked into it nearly enough.
I mean, we can barely stream on Instagram. That's how broken this is. And that's not even like me. That's like, you know, the Restream like tech support told me that.
Given how much of our following, or for your following, is on Facebook, it may behoove us to use Facebook Live as well.
Yeah, I think we should try that.
But if not, in addition, maybe instead, I don't know. Unfortunately, that costs us money, so that's a job for another day. The app we're using to multi-stream only allows 3 simultaneous streams on the plan we're on. And like everybody else in the modern era, we're subscribing to like so many different services at the same time. It gets a bit much.
Yeah, it adds up.
Like each one is only like $8.99, $12.99, $19.99, and then you get like 50 of them, and then you're poor.
Yeah.
Do you know? Speaking of Lucille, the print that just launched today. Do you know that cat's owner?
No. My mom knows them, but I don't.
She should let them know that that their cat's been immortalized in print.
Oh, maybe she told them.
People seem to like paintings of cats and dogs of theirs.
Maybe she told them. I don't know.
Like that dog from the restaurant in Milan that you painted.
That's true. This dog was so cute.
And we sent them a print of him, and
Yeah.
they were very appreciative. That's Tram Milano on Instagram, the restaurant, and their dog, whose name is, I believe, Leia.
Yeah. That restaurant was great.
That was a really good restaurant. If you're ever in Milan,
Check them out.
check them out. They are streetcar or tram themed.
Which talks to me quite a bit. I love.
Yeah, you're a proponent
good,
of
like,
obscure public transport.
yeah.
Their slogan is even fermata con cucina, which means like train station or train stop with kitchen.
And it was really like an accident, like us going there.
Yeah, I believe we're looking for a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, we did, and then it was closed, and then we didn't know if it was closed forever or not. It was really not clear. And then we walked past, and because it was like tram related, I was like, let's go there because, I like transit stuff. And then we went there, and the food was great, and it was that dog that sat like in the corner of the restaurant and just was so like nice and well behaved and cute. So I took a picture, and it's one of our bestseller, I think.
It is one of our best sellers. It is called Cane di Milano, which means like Milanese dog in Italian.
Would that be like the dog from Milan?
Yeah. Actually, it means the dog from Milan.
You would have corrected me if I said it.
Yeah, but that's different. How is that the same thing at all? I do not understand how you could think that. But you can see him on the website if you go to theuglycat.com/tramdog or theuglycat.com/milandog, one word.
I can also show you right here, just for fun. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can I? Yes. It's this guy. So this is the dog. This is Leia, the dog from
Milan.
Tram Milano.
Tram.
It is actually, I think, my favorite painting that I've done that is like available.
Well, this is one of the ones that, like, I don't remember if we were online or offline when we talk about this, but there's some of your paintings that are like, it's a painting of a cat, this is a painting of a dog, and some are like, this is a painting with a dog in it.
Yeah.
And this is in the latter category.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, there's just like a lot of expression in your face, and it's not overworked, which I tend to do quite a bit. So
Yeah, it's very like
one.
Stylized almost, and impressionistic almost.
Yeah.
Blurry, I guess you could say, if you don't know the other words. So I'm very hungry due to it being my dinner time. So I've been looking for the menu of Tram Milano, and they don't have their menu up. I suppose they're closed now because it's like 1 a.m. there.
Yeah.
They, I don't know if you know this actually, they have at Tram in Milan, they sell the ceramics and tablewares.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'll send you the link in our private chat. Not for like right now, but like it might be something that interests you. It's listed under objects for the table. Oggetti per la tavola.
I'll have to check it out.
Many unique pieces handmade by Italian artists or vintage, like terracotta jars, hand decorated with gold, crocheted placemats, cake bags sewn from African and Indian cotton, and ceramic plates with wind-blown flowers.
We'll have to check it out.
It's just a couple.
The place was gorgeous, so like.
Yeah, they had a vibe.
Yeah.
I've got like 600 tabs open from the last stream too. I don't use this particular laptop very often because it was in your office, in your studio. Tram.
Tram.
I think that might be the only transportation themed restaurant I've been to in a while.
Have you been to another?
Well, there's like, when I was a kid in Toronto, like decades ago, there was some sort of like train themed diner. It was inside a mall, but it looked like a train.
Yeah.
And a lot of the old diners are like based on trains. I suppose at an airport, I must have gone to some sort of aviation themed restaurant or cafe.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing like an aviation themed restaurant like in an airport.
That's where you'd want to do it, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Most people like don't like airports. I don't know if this is what you want to do, like at the actual airport where people are like frazzled and like unhappy.
I mean, you say people don't like airports, but like,
I mean, I do, but
no, but there's like lounges and observation booths and fancy restaurants and all kinds of stuff in airports.
That's true. But I don't think I've seen it like I've seen some like airport that have kind of museum.
Yeah, or like airplane models hanging from the ceiling and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I've never seen like a restaurant that is like airplane themed.
Ooh, there's an airplane themed restaurant in Zurich.
Ooh.
Called Runway 34.
Where is it? Is it at the airport?
It's in Zurich.
Well, yes, but
the dining experience takes place inside, around, and on top of a decommissioned Soviet airplane.
Is it in the area where we'll be?
Every detail is aviation inspired, from the tail fin menu holders to the in-flight magazine racks. I'm sending you this link. You should take a look at it.
Yeah, because like it might be something that I, force us to do. Also, I realized I didn't turn off my notifications, so be careful about what you send me.
Well, I'm going to see if Runway 34 is around. Yeah, it's still there. It's a number of retired aircraft are spread through this large casual restaurant with an on-site bar. It is rated 4.3 on Google.
It must be near the airport. What's up with us? Don't know if you guys can hear him, but Woodhouse just came in. And as usual, he is whining. Yes, with us. Woodhouse. Woodhouse. I'm struggling with this little area of shadows here. I think I need to start over. Let's remove it and start over.
This website of theirs appears to be only in German.
Oh, we got the butt again on.
Streamaboo?
It's not Streamaboo. It's Kush Queen Gaming Granny.
It is Streamaboo. Streamboo.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm going to report them for spam. Blocked and Oops. I actually pinned their spam. There we go. Delete it.
Let's undo that.
I don't want cheap viewers. I want affluent viewers. We're going to buy Lucille from theuglycat.com. Available now at theuglycat.com/Lucille.
I mostly just want viewers that like are interested in like the drawings.
Yeah, engaged and happy viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, to that end, if you have anything you want to see us do on the channel, let us know. We need the feedback. Woodhouse, your opinion is not solicited. I was able to attract him away.
Good.
By petting him on the forehead with scratches.
This.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said it does this. I'm kind of struggling for that little section, and I'm trying to kind of get the light and shadow right, and I'm struggling with it.
And we got the stream the Kush Granny Booty Gamer, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Has been banned from Twitch.
Okay. It's like a tradition at this point. Every week we ban some butt. Some granny butts.
Where did he do? So I guess we got to go to this runway 34, and eat in aviator style.
Yes, but you have not told me if it's like near the airport or not.
I don't speak good the German.
I mean, you have Google Translate. Like, ask the robot. He'll tell you.
They take MasterCard, Visa, Amex, Postcard, and Lunch Check, as well as Twint. I don't know anything about like places in Zurich. You want me to see if it's near the airport?
Yeah, but I assume that it is near the airport.
But like, we don't really have plans in Zurich other than to go eat.
I know.
It is near the airport.
So that could be a good place to go. Though it might be fun to go like in Zurich, like proper, if we're gonna be there for like one night.
Yeah, I thought like we could do like a lunch at the.
I don't think we have time for a lunch.
You're gonna make me look up our.
I think our flight is like 12:30 or something like that. So like we have to be at the airport at like 10 a.m.
Okay, let me look this up.
I know because I wanted to book like a make your own chocolate thing at the Lind factory, but we don't have enough time for that.
Yeah, okay. We arrive at 6:30 p.m. on one night, and then we leave the next day at 12:45. So, given that, like, if we want to stay in the air, we're gonna stay at the airport hotel anyways.
Yeah.
We could just stay in the airport environs.
Yeah, but like it would be nice to like get into the city and like as much like I don't know. I need to like see the restaurants if it's like worth not seeing like Zurich for an airport restaurant.
Keep in mind that this is going to be after a month of travel.
That's true.
We might just be like, screw this. We don't care about your city.
We might, but we might not.
I mean, I think we were feeling that on most of our month-long vacations. We were feeling like that by the end. We just want to come back home.
We will see.
The restaurant at the Undar Hazy Center in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., or outside Washington, does that count as aviation themed?
Which one?
The restaurant in the Undar Hazy Center,
What is that center?
where the space shuttle is.
Like in the museum?
Yeah,
That's a fucking Shake Shack.
but it's a aviation themed Shake Shack.
Well, not really. Like, it's a Shake Shack. It's not, it's not that
It's near airplanes, I suppose.
aviation theme. It is.
Does the Air and Space Museum in Ottawa have a restaurant?
You have like a little cafe or something, but I don't think it's like space or aviation themed. I was talking about that museum the other day. It's been a while since I've been.
The last time I remember going is when we went to the Star Trek exhibit, which was kind of mid.
Yeah. Was it at the aviation museum?
Yeah, it was in the hangar that's like the secondary hangar.
I don't remember that.
Like
I
when
don't
you,
think- yeah, but I don't think it was that.
what do you mean you don't think it was that? The Aviation Parkway in Ottawa.
The secondary hangar is like way too full. Like I remember this exhibit, but I don't see where it was in the museum. Like there's no space for that.
It was in that secondary hangar.
Secondary hangar is full of planes.
They cleared space. I know because I went twice. I went with my friend Pradeep, and then I went with you a few weeks later.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Well, that exhibit was 10 years ago or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
One thing that we need to check, and this is not really interesting to the crowd, but I just came across it, is that they're changing the rules for shipping to the U.S.
Okay.
And at the end of the month, they're removing the de minimis threshold, which means that like small packages can be charged tariffs.
Yeah.
We need to look into and test to make sure that our greeting cards don't get charged, or if they do, we need to say that up front.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming they will be charged, and that this is what it is. Right?
Yeah, we'll have to do some test orders to friends and family in the U.S.
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe that the U.S. Post Office has the manpower to open up envelopes containing a single greeting card and know to charge a tariff on it. But also, you can't take chances.
They're not gonna open it. Like, there's a code, and they're gonna see like what it is, and they'll charge tariffs.
Yeah, but even then, they don't have the manpower to do that for letter mail, or they haven't historically.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna be an issue that's gonna happen.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I feel like it's not gonna be an issue for the post office, and that they're gonna be tariffs on our stuff.
Yeah, unless the policy changes.
Well, obviously, like unless that goes, but
yeah,
which wouldn't be a surprise.
We will see.
I mean, hopefully he does, but I'm not gonna count on that.
We also have to check if the greeting cards are compliant with the U.S., Canada, Mexico trade agreement.
Yeah.
If they are, then we're good. If they're not, So there's some research that needs to be done. We thought, like, Catherine's art is great. Let's sell it online and be happy. But there's a lot more research and like legal wrangling and whatnot than we had expected. To be fair, we did not expect to be in a trade war.
Yeah.
But everything from tax compliance to tariffs to which shipping agency to use. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming. For me, anyway.
I'm only able to remain properly whelmed because I have worked with with like other e-commerce companies for many years.
Yeah.
It's a total different ballgame when you're doing it for yourself. But and of course, I wasn't involved in every aspect of every. Like, if I was helping a company with their website, I'm not involved in like negotiations with UPS for rates.
Yeah.
If I'm working on their like, Shopify store, I'm not involved in their accounting issues. But at least I knew of the issues.
And there's a lot of like, I don't know, like really like stupid rules. Like that in my opinion, shouldn't apply for like small, like really small businesses.
Like, I think you're talking about the European packaging rules.
Yeah. The German packaging rule is like insane, and like the European countries need to have like a representative, and like the EU, and it's like I have both my sister and my mom are like small like
Artisans.
business owners. Like they both like make a living like selling their stuff on Etsy, and it's like in order to ship to Germany, you have to be registered and pay a yearly thing, and like make sure that you register every single like item of packaging that enters Germany, and it's like it's not attainable for small businesses. So we just disable Germany because like
Yeah.
it's a great thing for like big companies or for like Amazon or like big people who ship a lot, but then if you make those like super constrictive rules for like small business owners who are like ship stuff from their living room,
It's tough though.
yeah,
Like, I agree with you. Obviously, these are onerous rules that cause issues for people like us and your mom and your sister. If you make rules that only apply at a certain company size, you get companies that shrink to that size. Like, there's a reason that with the language laws in the workplace in Quebec, there's a lot of 49-person companies because the rules that all business must be conducted in French only kick in at a certain size.
yeah, but
And you end up with
having a lot of that than like having a rule that like prevents
Yeah.
the really small guys to like be able to function.
The thing too is that like their rules don't affect them; they affect people outside.
Well, they affect them too. Like it sucks the same way like some of the Quebec rules like suck for us. Like we can never like enter contests and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
No, but what I mean is specifically these like VAT and packaging related
Yeah.
things are for outsiders.
it is for outsiders, but it still like affect the people who are in the countries that do that because they, you shop on Etsy and then
You can't buy
you
stuff.
can't. Yeah.
Similar. I mean, this is not something I'm going to blame them for, but we have similarly for our store, we're not selling from the Ugly Cat in Kentucky, and that's because our U.S. printing partner has a printing facility in Kentucky where they print and frame our prints. And if you have an economic nexus in Kentucky, which we do, then you have to charge Kentucky sales tax, which is fine. We charge sales tax in Canada too, because that's the law and like that's the right thing to do. But I have not been able to figure out how to register for Kentucky sales tax without being in Kentucky. And it hasn't been like, I thought it'd be a lot easier. You just go to some website and sign up, but it is not. So for the moment, we're not shipping to Kentucky on the store, and I'd like to change that. But like these bureaucratic rules that are there for good reasons still have like unintended effects.
Yeah, I just wish like there's like a cutoff for like really small ones, like like you should not have to register your company for a packaging rule when you sell like on Etsy.
I think that it's hard to design regulations that work like that, though.
Of course,
Because
it's
then
hard.
what's going to happen is that like instead of like Temu existing, you'll have like 700 million tiny companies registered.
Of course.
And the cost of ensuring compliance goes way up in that case. I do think that like there's a way to do regulations to get the goals you want, environmentalism, packaging, saving jobs, whatever it is, that are simple and not like stupidly complicated. And too often they go for like finely tuned, finely targeted things that are just that add compliance costs, both monetary and time. Like if it was just that like you have to use recyclable packaging to ship to Germany, if that was all it was, then like okay, we'll get some good boxes.
Yeah. We're lucky that we work with like printers like all over, so like people, like if someone buys from the EU with their like super strict packaging laws, like our stuff comes from the EU and we make sure that these providers are
compliant with
those rules. But like if we were shipping everything from our house, like
we do ship from the studio for the greeting cards and for the
are we shipping to Germany? We should probably not if we do.
I think you are overblowing the specific Germany thing. Germany is not even the one with the worst packaging rules.
Okay.
But like the greeting cards come via letter mail, so they're fine.
Oh, okay.
The art prints is a whole other issue. Like the limited edition prints. But those are big ticket items that like we sell relatively few of, and we don't advertise in Europe currently.
Yeah.
So like it's definitely something we need to like be cognizant of when we do ship.
Yeah.
But for the moment, it's not a factor. Such is the day in the life of trying to run an online store. I mean, the counter argument is that like 20, 30 years ago, this wouldn't have been possible at all.
Yeah. But like it's a lot. Like for someone like me, like this is really overwhelming. And if you were not there to like you're the main person who like thinks about that and make sure that we're good, right? Like,
yeah, I mean that's the division of labor.
Yeah.
You make the art and I make the store.
But it's something that for me is like very like overwhelming, and I'm not sure I could do it if it wasn't for like you doing that.
And I don't think I could do it if I hadn't gotten like years of
yeah, it's true.
Like what it has inadvertently become like an apprenticeship in e-commerce.
It's like that's why I started on Etsy.
Well, that's the value add that Etsy gives you, right?
Yeah.
That's like they give you, they do it all for you, or a good chunk of it for you.
Yeah.
And you know, we're still on Etsy. The like what 10% of our sales maybe come from Etsy.
Probably a bit less than that, but yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like not everything Etsy has ever done has been good, and there's been like arguments over fees and stuff like that. But like they do provide a valid and useful service, because most people are not gonna like set up their own store that's compliant with all the financial laws and know how to ship to. Like, do you even know what the like Norwegian post company is? Like, you'd have to know that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't suppose you would. You just know your local company, but you know what I mean. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. I mean, it's the same reason that we use like services like Wealth Simple for money managing and investing. Like if you have a broker and know how to day trade and calculate options contracts, like more power to you. Not everyone does have that knowledge or the time to get that knowledge. So we like pay somebody else to do it.
But with that said, Etsy also has this big chunk of like huge issues.
Yeah, I'm not here to simp for Etsy.
Yeah.
Though the issue with it getting flooded with non-artisanal items, like cheap Amazon, Alibaba kind of stuff,
Yeah.
has gotten somewhat better from what I've heard.
I don't think so.
Like they pivoted to allowing that stuff because more stuff on the store on the platform it needs more revenue, but it hit their brand reputation. Like you don't go on Etsy to buy stuff that you could buy on Amazon. You go to Amazon to buy that stuff, or Shine, or Temu, or whatever. So like Etsy's like lost some of their core cachet. And
hopefully you're right, because the main issue, I mean, obviously it sucks because then you compete like, you know, against cheap shit that comes from Alibaba. So obviously like it sucks, but also like a lot of people think that they buy a small business like carefully handmade product, and it's the same shit that you find in Temu. Like it's obviously not all of the shops, like a lot, like there's a ton of people on Etsy that
there's a lot of like false advertising where you think you're like paying somebody who's bespoke candle maker.
And it's not always easy to tell. I think I know more than a lot of people because I've grew up in like a artisan family.
Mm-hmm.
So I can, I think I'm just more used to like seeing that. But for a lot of people, it's like you don't, like it's really hard to tell. And I find it so like kind of disgusting to like sell the cheap shit that you like say it's handmade when it's clearly not. And like the price will just tell you, like you cannot sell like something that's handmade for like $15. But
and I think they the term of art is enshittification.
Yeah.
They tried to enshittify by like becoming the new Temu. I mean, eBay did the same thing, right? Like back in the day.
It's not Etsy who's trying to do that. It's like the sellers were like, oh, you know what I can do? Like sell that shit with a way bigger markup.
No, but it is Etsy doing that because Etsy, they changed their platform terms to allow it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Which is the same thing eBay did, because eBay used to be like, kind of like Craigslist, where it was like people selling their own stuff.
Yeah.
And then it became like commodified. And when you run a platform, you're making your money on like transaction fees, basically, right?
Yeah.
So like selling 5 million things for $2 is more profitable to them than selling like 8 things for $40.
I guess so.
But it kind of cut Etsy's like if you go to a nice store with like nice furniture, like don't make fun of me for my not knowing names of stores, but let's say you go to West Elm.
Yeah.
And it's the same stuff you find at Walmart. You'd be like, what the hell? Like, I thought this was like premium stuff. Then West Elm will just ruin their brand, right? And Etsy's kind of done that, like, because...
Yeah, but the issue is that most people, like, if you shop at West Elm, you probably don't shop at Walmart. So you don't know.
But what's happened is Etsy ruined their brand. Their, like, traffic went way down.
Yeah.
And sales went down. So they're trying to pivot back to being the artisanal thingy again. Now, like, if you're an Etsy seller, you've been kind of dicked around. But like, and I'm not saying that they fixed the problem. What I am saying is that, like, from a branding perspective, they're trying to pivot back.
Well, hopefully they do, because I like.
Because like Amazon can compete with Temu or Shein,
Yeah.
but like Etsy can't. Like Amazon and Temu and Alibaba and Shein control every aspect of it, from production to shipping to. Etsy is relying on armies of outsiders to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't keep your artisans happy and paid and fed. That being said, like I agree with like everything you're saying about like the problems with Etsy. I am just saying that like some people are like, just get off Etsy. They don't do anything. They do a thing.
Yo, they do a huge thing. Like they give you like first traffic.
Yeah.
Like as we've seen firsthand, like it's hard to get traffic to your website and your shop. It costs an insane amount of money to do that. And Etsy does it like for a fairly cheap price.
Cheaper than paying Facebook and Google to drive traffic to you.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. My meager bank balance can tell you that. Speaking of low traffic, I don't think we got any visitors right now.
I don't know. I don't think we can tell on Instagram.
Well, only 2 people ever joined today.
Yeah, I know, but like we don't know when people leave.
No, that's true. But usually we get like 8, 10, 15 people.
It is a quiet day today.
Yeah. It is a quiet day. One thing I'd like to ask the community is if this time works for them, because I want more eyeballs on Katskin's art. I find it delightful, and we figured after work, people get home, people stream on Twitch, but that may not be the case. So if you think we should change to the weekend, or the one nice thing about having very few followers so far is that like we can pivot without ruining the schedule of too many people.
I also like to do it more. I mean, not now, but like I quite like the like I feel it's pretty like it's chill and it's nice and it makes me like I draw and I'm not like bored.
Yeah.
Which I'm super easily bored. So
yeah.
Maybe eventually like I'll do it, but like obviously.
Well, what I'd suggest in that is that we still have a scheduled time, like like we do now, or if we change the time, but like a weekly, like guaranteed, Katskin will be there drawing her thing. But you could also just pop on more spontaneously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think that's probably the next step, because we have upwards of 2 people who want to hear from you. So we probably should have been talking more about what you're actually painting here. The tail, I guess you're declaring finished?
Yeah, I think I'm mostly done.
For the last little while, you've been dealing with the face.
Yeah.
The visage, if you will. I don't know if you're aware of this, though. It has come to my attention that cheap views on streamboo.com. Oh, we just got someone joined. Just as I was about to say, there's no one here. Let's go home.
Hello and welcome.
For that of you who just joined, that one person, Katskin is drawing Eastern Passage Dog at Chihuahua she met in Nova Scotia. And on theuglycat.com/Lucille, we got her latest painting up for sale as of this afternoon, which is of a cat that she knows from rural Quebec, the cat of her mom's sister.
Neighbors.
Oh yeah, her mom's neighbor's cat. That's it. I got mixed up because you go to Nova Scotia to visit your sister.
Yeah.
Which is, and on a trip to visit your sister is when you saw this cutie patootie of a dog.
Yeah. was hanging out in the parking lot of
Dressed as a frog for some reason.
yeah.
I'm starting to think that maybe we should do our streams from 8 to 9 and not from 7 to 8. Because we get people joining at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we could change that because that might work better for us as well. Like if ever like we have to work a little bit later than usual.
And it gives time to eat dinner.
Yeah.
So I'm not hangry and grumpy on the streams.
Maybe we can do that. Let's try that next week and see like if it's better.
Yeah, remind me tomorrow so I can change the website. Like we have it 7 p.m. written in like a dozen places.
Yeah, let's talk about it tomorrow because also I will need to change the schedule on YouTube and Twitch.
So let us know in the comments if you approve of changing to 8 p.m. instead of 7. Let us know anything in the comments, to be honest. You need to push that spam about Stream Boo off the screen. So in 2 weeks, I believe, we got our next print up in the store, which is Jimmy, the gym cat, which Catherine saw at the gym. He does not actually, the cat is not a gym enthusiast. This guy, this Chihuahua, if you declare him done today, it's probably like at least a month before we could put him up in the store.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Because we gotta do test prints, make sure that the colors are all good, and then send the files out to our printing partner studios in France, in the UK, and in Kentucky, and have them print, send us the prints, make sure that it all looks good. You'd be surprised how often like the colors are not great, and we have to adjust the color profiles in the file, or work with hop on a Zoom call with the printing company and figure it out. Oh, someone just said hi in chat.
Hi.
In the chat.
How's it going?
Hi to Kath Brown.
Yes.
On the Twitch platform. So anyway, all I was getting at is that like once the painting is declared done, there's a lot of back and forth before we can like feel good about selling it in the store.
Yeah, and this is if I don't declare it undone at some point.
Yeah. Katkin has a habit of shit don't stay done.
Shit don't stay done.
Your exacting eye and inability to be satisfied has good sides and downsides.
Yeah.
I'm kind of weirdly like anxious to get the pheasants up in the store. They're not done either, but like I think we got a lot of dogs and cats, but like more game birds and whatnot would be nice. The dream when we started this business, the idea was like affluent hunting lodge from the 70s.
Yeah.
Was the vibe that or at least the original idea for the vibe. And if you want a 70s hunting lodge, you need pheasants.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I think it's written on it is the law. It is the law.
Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. We're getting used to streaming here. It's fairly new, but it's fun. It's kind of nice to draw and chat at the same time, which I don't do often. So it's quite nice to do. I enjoy it very much.
You may want to read out the comments that you're replying to because
that is true.
They're very tiny on some of the platforms, so people can't see it.
So Kay asked me how I was, so I'm just saying that I'm pretty good because it's a fun thing to draw on stream. But yeah, I don't know when you join, Kay, but yeah, this is a dog I saw in a little parking lot, and yeah, It was really cute. His little in the original photo, which is this one here that you see in the ref frame. He had a little like green hoodie that had a frog hood, which was very cute. But yeah, I didn't like the green, so I changed it.
You not only changed the color, but I feel like you improved the fabric.
Well, yeah, it's all. I mean, it's all like it's a whole old hoodie he's wearing.
I don't even think it's a hoodie. It's like a cheap costume.
Yeah.
Whereas yours is like like at the very least Old Navy, but maybe even the Gap quality of hoodie.
Yeah.
I almost said Abercrombie and Fitch, but like, no matter what we say about that company this week, we're gonna offend half our viewers.
Also, like, I don't think I've ever been in one of. Like, we don't have them here. I think
We
so.
do have them.
Do we?
Though I will admit, I don't necessarily distinguish them in my brain from American Eagle.
That might be it. Because I think they're in the US, but I don't think they're, at least not in Quebec. They're probably like in the rest of Canada, but I don't think they're in Quebec.
Also, I mean, what I was referencing was the controversy with the Sydney Sweeney ad,
Yeah.
which was, I believe, American Eagle.
Oh, I'm also a VFX artist. That's my day job. So Kate is saying that they're GFX and VFX artists. Yeah, I also do that. It's my day job. I've been a matte painter for 20 years, and now I draw here.
You also still do environment and matte painting.
Oh yeah. This is
You also draw here.
yeah. I do all of it.
So for anybody who just joined, and for those of you who have joined a long time ago but haven't visited the store, if you go to theuglycat.com, that's our company, our studio, and that's where we sell Catherine's art. And it is there's lots of prints available from a lot of animals, mostly animals, but there's some still lifes. One abstract piece that is hard to categorize in the store. We should put given that it's going to be autumn soon, we should put the fall colors print back up on the homepage.
Yeah. And what do you do in VFX exactly? Do you have like what like department are you in?
Our studio cat. Oh, you know what we never talked about on the stream?
What?
Was Piper. That happened last week.
It's true.
So we had the most beautiful gray Bengal cat just walk into our apartment last week.
Yeah.
I saw her at night, and then there was a sign saying that like she was in the lobby, but her owner was getting her or something. The next morning, I opened the apartment door, and this beautiful, just gorgeous cat walks right into our apartment. Made herself at home. Within a couple hours, she was on my lap purring. She was on my computer desk, like sitting on my keyboard. If you check out the Ugly Cat Studio Instagram, we got some pictures of her that Catherine posted on, I don't know what day that was, 4 days ago. It's the fourth item in our feed. Sadly, it turns out that she belonged to somebody. We had taken her to get her microchip checked, but there was no information on it. But we posted on some Facebook groups, hey, did you lose your cat? And sadly, somebody had, and the owner, we had to return her on Sunday. And we're all very sad because she was a charmer, and we were hoping Woodhouse, our studio cat, would have a friend, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, I was declaring like to anyone who wanted to hear me that I didn't want another cat, and that I didn't want to keep the cat because I just didn't want a new one. And then when it was time to like bring her back,
You were in tears.
I was in tears because yeah, because turns out I really wanted to keep her. She's so sweet.
The only thing that I complained I had about her was that she did not like Woodhouse very much.
That's true, but she would have gotten used to him.
Yeah, we would have had to do the due diligence of proper feline introduction and
Yeah.
whatnot. So our cat has gotten annoyed that you haven't talked to him, so he just left. It's exciting that you're going to actually finish one of these paintings on camera.
I know. Okay, the whiskers. Let's do whiskers.
Do Chihuahuas have whiskers? I guess all dogs do, don't they?
I mean, I can see them in the picture.
Yeah, it's pretty small. It's hard to tell in the little reference chat.
You can do that.
I'm on like bated breath watching the painting reach fruition.
Ah, that's too much. I always struggle with the whiskers.
How so?
I don't know, because like if you make them too visible, then it's weird, and then if you make them too clean, then it's also weird. But if you don't put them there, it's also weird, and it's hard to like get the balance of like just doing them so they look like part of the painting. Maybe I'm just using too dark of a color. I'll try something a bit lighter so they're a bit more like less obvious. And you can tell that I'm like focusing because I like stopped talking.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I'm like um, suddenly like distracted by what you're actually drawing, and now I can't talk either.
Yeah, so some of whiskers on the other side as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna call him done.
Bum, bum, ba, da, bum.
Now to sign it.
I don't know if it was audible, but when I made my little trumpet noise, the cat piped in. That's very exciting. So we declare it to be done.
Yeah, it always takes me like a long time to like put the signature because like I always like I'm not happy with it. I think it looks weird. And if I was doing original paintings, I think I would like struggle with it.
Because you can only do you only get one shot.
Yeah.
The one disadvantage of going from 8 to 9 or whatever time we do later
Mm-hmm.
is lighting. The studio is quite dark now.
Yeah, that's true. But like I can turn on lights here.
That's true. We do live in
Like
the modern era.
we also have a huge ass like ring light in the living room
That
that
is
we
true.
could bring. And like as it goes anyway, like in the winter, it's
Yeah,
gonna
when we
be
have
like
4:30 p.m. sunsets,
yeah,
as we do in the frigid north of Arctic Canada.
yeah.
So, but I was looking out the window, and this is the same window where Bridget with a bagel likes to come.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that like, it's too bad that she's not there now. But like, I saw that it had been dark.
Yeah. I didn't notice because I'm staring at the screen in my monitors, but it's like yeah, it's pretty dark. Like you can see my desk is kind of dark under my iPad now.
Well, it seems like we got nobody on Twitch or YouTube at the moment, so I think it might be a good time to call it a day for today.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody who joined. Tell your friends, tell your family. We'd like more followers and subscribers. Smash the buttons and something fam. I don't know how the kids say it. And also we got theuglycat.com/Lucille, latest print up, a white cat. We also still got a few left of Willie. Go to theuglycat.com/Willie, WILLIE, and that is a limited edition of a painting Catherine did of the dog of General George Patton. So a little bit of history in there. And in 2 weeks' time, we're gonna have. I need to check the exact date, but we're gonna have Jimmy, a yellow tabby cat painting, and sometime in the next weeks, we'll get this guy up, this Eastern Passage dog.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, and good night and good luck.
And we'll see you all next week, most likely an hour later.
No, I don't want to say most likely. We will we'll
Maybe.
discuss.
Yeah. We'll discuss.
The Ugly Cat Council will have to convene.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.